Hello. Hi, Aley. How are you doing?
Hi, everybody. Hi, Deb. I'm great. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for
Good to be
coming.
here. Sure.
Hello, everyone in chat. We're going to wait a little. We're just going to kind of chat a little bit until the notification drops and people know we're here, although we do already have a few. Hello, lovely people in chat. Let me go ahead and acknowledge you real quick. Sherry H., Voices from the Swamp. Sherry was here first. And then Karen Robinson and Cardamancy Mesquite.
Hi, Angela.
Just had something pop up. Okay. Yeah, that's all I see right now. So, Aley, how do you, let me see if I can make my mouth work.
That's okay.
What do you have coming up?
Coffee.
Kelly's here. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. I have at this afternoon, I have my meeting with the mediums, and Joan and Mark and Terry Suzuki and Thayer will be there. So that will be fun.
That'll be fun, yes.
That'll be fun.
And it's nice to have Joan back.
It is nice to have Joan back. She's such a sweetheart. And I've got to get her on soon to give an interview to her. We had to cancel before, so hopefully we'll be doing that. Yeah. What about you? What do you got coming up? You're busy yourself.
Well, we're here today, and then tomorrow, Kelly from Dozen Cats for Me is going to be on.
Great.
Then next week I have on Tuesday, Cardamancy Mesquite is coming, and then on Saturday, I believe Sherry H. will be joining me on Saturday afternoon. And I have a couple of other things in the works that I will let you know. And I'm going to try to record my story for this afternoon. I haven't done one yet, and so I had some logistical problems.
Oh, boy, do I understand that. Yeah.
Hi, Mama Bear. Mama Bear's here.
Yes. Hi, Serena. Hi. It's good to see you. I hope you're feeling a lot better, breathing better. She had a real hard time. So, hi, Gerald.
Gerald is here.
Hootie. Or is it Woody? I know you meant howdy, but
it's Woody, I think. Christy Tobin is here. Hi, Christy.
Nice to see you, Christy. Yeah.
And so we're going to just kind of have a little chat today, and then if anyone would like to have a question answered, we'd be happy to do that. Michelle Shining Light Tarot is here.
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Now, back to getting my brain and mouth to work together.
That's okay. More coffee. More coffee.
More coffee. Yes. So, you've been dealing with a lot of stuff lately, but things seem to have kind of settled back in. Is your roof finished?
Roof was finished in June. There's still a couple of holes where the skylights were. Not that it's open, but we've got to do some sort of decorative lighting or something in there. Hi, old painter. But not in a hurry. I'm not. It's not one of those. Yeah.
You're safe and warm
warm. Yeah. And with that really bad heat, my air conditioner worked like a top. It was great.
Excellent.
And so, yeah, I feel very fortunate. Very fortunate. Yeah.
Right. So things are back on a more even keel, and you're able to get on with things. Oh, and you're on summer break now too, aren't you?
No, not somewhat. Every summer I end up teaching a few classes, sometimes as many as 3 or 4. This year is 3, but I have one ending this week, but then I get one picked up. So because I'm part-time, I just work all year, but it's less of a load depending on the
At
time
one
period.
time.
Yeah.
So,
And the
so,
summer's nice because it's faster. It's like a 6 to 7 week turnaround, whereas normally it's more like 11 to 12 weeks. So
it's almost like twice as fast.
Twice as fast. Yeah.
So,
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah.
are those more like refresher courses, or are they just shorter courses?
No, you have to cram in a lot more actually, but they're regular courses, and they're for mostly like writing. I teach a lot of writing classes. I've been teaching a class in an online school in Maryland, and it's like introduction to how to do to get around college, that kind of a class. I've taught that too. And I have one class that's reading, and it's usually people that are from, hi, Juno. They're from, China, Korea, that. Yeah.
Hello, you are the Oracle. Do we know who you are?
No, it's a cool name. I love it.
It's a lovely name. I like
It
it.
is. And it's like a mandala there. That's wonderful.
Is.
Yeah. Welcome. And Mary
Ellen Jenkinson is also always also here.
It's great to see everybody here this morning. Wow, that's wonderful. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to. I'm going to New Hampshire. It's where I'm from originally, and I used to go every summer and spend a month, and then COVID, and so I haven't gone for the last 2 years. But I am going to see my friend who came to see me in May, and spend about 3 weeks there, and also catch up with my brother, who's a Vietnam vet, and he's in his 70s, and it's always nice to reconnect because you never know. Either one of us could, be gone next year. So yeah.
We do know who you are the Oracle is. It's Epiphany Noel.
Oh, it's Epiphany Noel. I like the new name. Excellent.
Is that your new channel?
She has a channel?
Well, it must be. She must have a channel. Is that your new? Are you starting a channel?
Yeah, tell us, please.
Epiphany.
Yeah. Hi, Jane. That's okay.
Oh, there is Jane. Hi, Jane. It's good to see you.
I know. Yeah.
Now, Aley, I know you've told this story before. It is her new channel.
We'll check into it, dear. Awesome. I'm going to write it down. You are the Oracle. No, go ahead, Deb.
I know you've told this story before, but would you tell a little bit about how you first came into being a spiritual, stepping into your spiritual?
Stepping in, yeah. I've gone through, it's funny because I've gone through several time periods where I stepped in this pond and stepped in this pond, you know what I mean? Stepped in different areas. The first time it was when I was in high school, and there was just nothing available to anybody. It was, so long ago. You could maybe get an astrology book, but that was pretty much it. That was at the bookstore. And but I really did believe in it. I think that's when I got my first tarot cards as well, but never really have learned them all yet. So then I would say the best, in the 80s, I went to the Harmonic Convergence, which was, this big ceremony that was done at my friend's place in Salem, New Hampshire. And it was really wonderful. Everything, you could feel the vibration, and people were smudging and saging and everything.
Right.
But it wasn't until probably the 90s where I fully immersed myself into everything, because I really believed that we were in the midst of great earth changes. And that, and I do believe we changed the timeline. Some of us changed the timeline at that period of time. But I was in Florida. I learned all about the stones. I learned all about Native American shamanic and ceremony and everything. And then I also became a universal life minister, which I've never married anybody or anything, but it's one of those that anybody can get that. And later on, embrace Buddhism and consider myself to be a Buddhist. Even though this Buddhism is different because you don't have to go to a church. there's no dogma involved in Buddhism. It's just
more of a philosophy than
it is a philosophy. Yes,
a religion. And I haven't studied Buddhism, but I've been exposed to it enough over the years and kind of just read on my own that I kind of consider myself a Buddhist too, although I'm not as practiced.
No, yeah. That's me. I'm not like a practicing Buddhist, but then again, they don't really have church services or anything like that, and anybody can just sort of fall in, and their philosophy is so beautiful, that you try to remain unattached and be mindful and kind, and it all fits. It all fits a spiritual. It all fits the spiritual path really nicely.
When the Dalai Lama has been asked what is his religion, he always says his religion is kindness.
It is. It is.
And that is.
And when I first got to Seattle, we moved here in 2007. In 2008, the Dalai Lama came to Seattle and was in one of the football fields. And I remember going, and I burst out crying. It was almost to me, and I'm just a dot in this sea of people. There's like he was, but I felt like he had come there for me. And it was just such a beautiful experience for me. And he's still a warm and welcoming part of who I am. But yeah, so then I was teaching all these years and everything. And finally, I've always dipped my toes in a lot of different things, but I just decided that, like many of us, there was just some craziness going on in the country, and I wanted to return to those roots so badly. And that's what brought me here, just to seek questions and to get information that I could feel as though I knew what was going to happen in the next few minutes. And I really have been so embraced by the community and just feel so comfortable being here with everybody and just love it, and learning. So that's always nice. Yeah. So it looks like Deb has a little bit of a glitch. So I'm just going to say hello to JL Vader. Nice to see you. Okay. There you are.
I'm back. Hello, JL.
Yeah. All right.
It was just a minor thing. Someone insisting on calling me.
Oh, yeah,
I never get funny. I never get phone calls. So
I know. Oh, I know. Yes. So, yeah.
Oh, that's Jamie. She's got a break.
Okay. So she does have a different name on
online. Yes, and I didn't know. Okay, Jamie, do you want us to go ahead and do your question real quick?
Jamie. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you have time for us to go ahead and do your question, or you want to come back later and just watch? We'll go ahead and do it.
We can do it. It won't take too long. No. Oh, Jane, that's very sweet. Yeah, there's something about it, that being a Buddhist, that just makes you feel connected, so connected. So, yeah.
Okay, Jamie.
She wants to know if she's on her path. Is that it? My path. Okay.
No, it's not in any trouble at all. And I I could have answered this privately with her yesterday, but I thought that it would be good to, it might be beneficial for someone in
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. I'm glad you're here, Jamie, and I'm glad we can do the reading for you. Yeah. All right. Yes, Diana, I agree. To be in that audience with the Dalai Lama, it did feel as though he was just there for me. It did. And I'm sure everybody else felt that way too.
That would have been, it would have been
awesome. It was. I just burst out crying. It just made me so happy. Ooh, very cool. All right. So I'm pulling from the Oracle of the Seven Energies, and also from another deck that I have that's pretty spiritual deck that I use. So The first card I get for you, Jamie, is you've got the journey guide. You've got the journey guide to where it is that you want it to go, and you're being offered the world in your hands. And my feeling is that, the world is your oyster, and you have the ability to go anywhere you want in any type of way, and that you definitely are on your path. There's a lot of travel involved here. You have the freedom to do it as well. You've been uncaged. You have been airbound and taken out of constraint. So you're moving on, you're letting go, and you're finding your own way. And everybody's got a different way. Not everybody follows the same path, but they all lead to the same place. Make sure that you let go of any urgency that you have. We're always following, laptops, and we're looking at calendars and the clock and all that. Let that go. Surrender it and be free from any perceived time constraint that you have. No matter how old you are, no matter how far along on the path you are, it makes no difference. You are where you're supposed to be at this particular time, doing those things that you're supposed to be doing. And the last card I got is the Oracle's Gift. You have it all in your hands. There's a beautiful cup here with, look at all the gold. You've got it right here. And there's a crystal with it. You've got what you need in order to go where you're going to go, and just know and ask your guides to show you if you feel like you don't, you're stumbling in any way.
That was lovely, and it kind of goes along with mine.
Good.
I got you. That's you, the Queen of Cups. That's you.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in your power. You've had some loss, and I know that's true. You've had some loss, but you still have 2 full cups behind you. And I think that what you're doing now is you're looking behind you and finding those cups. Now, at the base of the reading, I had the 5 of Swords. So there has been some shaky stuff going on in the past, but crowning the reading is the 4 of Wands. So there's a celebration, there's a stable home and household. In the past, the near past, the sun. So you've seen what the path is, and you're following it. You're balancing it, because temperance is the outcome. Jamie, I got on the bottom, you've been searching, but for the final card, I got the Wolf. And that is the card of the calling. You've heard the calling and you're following it. So are you on your path? You certainly are. And I want to say, because I know a lot of us have that same question, that we all are on the right path, but we may have some decisions as to whether we want to stay on the path the way it is or to change it. And I think that you have gotten your path into, you're walking your path the way that it was intended for you to walk it. That you are where you need to be. And I know that you've got some stuff coming up that you're planning to move, and everything is falling into line for you now because you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
That's amazing. I did not know that. And if you look back at the first card I pulled, it was change of location. Yeah.
And she is going to change her location. She's moving to another state.
Wow, fabulous. Well, new beginnings. And yeah. I think you got some good things coming, and you're in the midst of good things, which is beautiful.
She is. And it's just all falling into place. And, and she deserves it. She's been through some stuff.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thanks,
Thank
Jamie.
you for asking the question, and thank you for letting us answer it here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, so today is Michelle's birthday. Happy birthday, Michelle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
I miss that? Where are you?
Well, you were reading,
Oh.
know. Yeah, so it's up. Yeah.
Juno posted it there.
Today is my birthday. About 4 up from that is Michelle saying it's her birthday. Yeah. Excellent.
You're welcome, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, and don't make yourself late for work because I know you're at work.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Well, they were doing a reading for me.
Well, it's sort of like the getting out of jury duty thing.
Yes.
I talked to Clara Bow.
There you go.
I already know what's going to happen.
I know.
So,
isn't that cool? Yeah. That's
just quickly, I wanted to tell Karen if she wants to put her dream in, go ahead and put it in. And tell us about your dream.
Excellent.
Okay. We had a couple more questions. We have one from Mary Ellen Jenkinson, and Mary Ellen would like a card. Do you have any preference as to what kind of card you'd like? Do you want an oracle card or?
Yeah, let us know, Ellen. You got Gerald's question up there too.
Yes, I did. I got Gerald.
There you go.
He's next.
Oh.
You're next, Gerald. Diana said synchronicity. Yes.
Absolutely. I love that. Gives me goosebumps. An oracle card. Oh.
Okay.
Sure.
Oracle.
I'm going to pull from the it's a Native American deck that I love.
Oh, it's not a Native. It's got Native American leanings. I have what is it? Angels and Ancestors.
Oh, Angel. Oh, yes, that's a beautiful deck. Yes. Yep. I can't remember the name of this one, but it's one I've used. I used it exclusively for a long time, and I just
Mary Ellen and I had four cards jumped out.
Oh, wow.
So I hope this is. Are you ready, Aley, or do you want me to go first?
You go right ahead, Deb.
Because these cards wanted to talk to you.
Yep.
First is the Hermit, retreat and recharge. So you may need to just rest a bit. Think about what's been going on and let's see what the rest of the cards say. The next one was shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. So Mary Ellen, this is why you need to retreat and recharge, because your gifts are coming forward and you're identifying them and unveiling them to the world. And I got the White Witch, which is be the light. Be the light.
Be the light. I love that little owl there too.
That's a beautiful card too.
It is a beautiful card.
And the last one was the Lord, take charge and authority. So what I'm thinking, Mary Ellen, is that you are coming into your gifts. And so think about them. Think about what you can do. Don't tell yourself you can't do anything, because you don't know until somebody asks you. And let these gifts transform you, because you are the light and you're taking authority. Even as we speak, you are stepping into your power. That's what I got. Awesome.
Well, I kind of got the same kind of a message I have here. It's important for you to center yourself. Look at this. There's a lot going on around you. And it's almost at times overwhelming because you don't know which direction to go in. So please try to center yourself. please try to ground yourself and realize that, this is happening for you. Drop any expectation that you have. I love this, one of my favorite cards. Drop any expectation you have for a certain outcome. And the reason is, as Deb said, you don't know what gifts yet are there, or they may present themselves differently to you, or there might be something. You just have to take your time to check them out. So drop the expectation, know it's coming. Then you'll notice a perceptible shift will happen for you. And it's just when you move into the quiet, move into the relaxation of what it is that you're dealing with. And then it says to watch any patterns that emerge from that. That will give you an idea what gifts you're going to be using. Check your dreams, check your symbols, check anything that you see, animals you see outside, words that come in a lot, a song you may hear. These all come in patterns, and they're meant to bring you to where you need to be in order to make the shift.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
My cards wanted to wanted to tell her right now.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
So that's awesome. Very cool, Mary Ellen. Just go with the flow.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of the deck, Diana. If I do, I'll email it to you. Okay. Just can't. I don't have it right off the top. Juno knows what it is. Maybe she can put it up. Okay.
Juno, are you a moderator? I think you are.
Okay. Maybe she can put it up. Okay.
Juno, are you a moderator? Sorry about that. I was checking. She is.
Okay. All right. She has the deck. I know she has the deck. So if you wouldn't mind.
Tarot Stash Gerald would like to know if option 1 or option 2 is better. And if you don't mind,
we'll get it next, Michelle. Michelle, we'll look for your question in a minute. Okay.
Yeah. Just a second.
I'm going to do the option. I'm going to do my cards. Yes, no.
I'm going to do my pendulum if Gerald doesn't mind.
Yeah.
Michelle, I'll get your question, or put it in again and I'll get it.
Option 1. That's good, Mary Ellen. Sacred Earth Oracle. Thank you. Diana, that's what it is.
Gerald, I'm getting that option 2 is the way you should go.
Okay.
What did you get, Aley?
I got nebulous responses. I got, of course, for option 1, but that really doesn't tell. And response unknown for option 2. I'm going to pull option 2 again. And then I'm going to pull a couple of cards to see if that will help me.
Let me quickly do a card.
All right. I get yes, 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 and more yes. That's option 2, Gerald. But let me pull out my crazy.
It's Ace of Swords for option 2.
Ooh. Wow. That's pretty clear.
Mary Ellen said that it was spot on.
Juno, it's okay. Thank you very much for putting it up. I appreciate it. All right. I'm pulling a character deck card for you, Gerald.
Oh,
let's see. All right, I pulled 3 of them. So the first one I got was a mirror. I get this. It's so funny. It's like magic mirror. Tell me today from Romper Room. But anyway, the mirror is giving you back the reflection that you need. This is for option 2 because as both Deb and I said, it came up yes, yes, yes. It looks like your world will then be on fire. That's a good one. I mean, that seems like a really good option. You got the world at your feet and you're on fire. So I think that's pretty clear. Yeah.
Michelle, I'm not finding your question. Would you?
She just redid it. Redid it. Yep.
Let me see.
You go.
There we go.
This is for Gerald.
Got it.
There goes my dog. There goes my dog. Every time I open the fan, she runs away.
That's a beautiful fan.
Isn't it pretty?
World will be on fire. Yes. So
there you go.
You're welcome. You're welcome,
Yeah.
Gerald.
Good luck, Gerald. Yeah.
Okay. Let me real quick. This is Karen. She's got two. Her description of her dream is in two.
Oh yeah, two different. Okay.
Wait, was that the second? Wait,
that's the second one.
Let me find the first one.
It's a woman in a coffin, wasn't it?
Oh man, it was me looking down at a woman who was wrapped in cloth. She was dead, and I helped her out of her coffin, which had no lid. Her arms reached up, and I grabbed the bony hands and lifted her up. She was white with light hair, and she was going to help me. Peter was a name also in the dream. He had messed up, and a film was closed down because of him. I assume that was Peter Lawford. If that was Peter Lawford, then the logical jump.
And this is Marilyn.
That's Marilyn in the coffin.
Yeah.
So she may be ready. She may be ready for the truth to come out. And I think that she would be ready to let it help other women.
That's very
because
possible.
her story is going to help other women.
Yeah. Wow.
So what Aley always says is, what does the dream mean to you? That's what's important.
That's what's important.
The dream means to you.
It's very powerful. What I liked was you said she was wrapped in cloth. So that to me is a shroud.
Mm-hmm.
And my feeling was that her death was shrouded in mystery.
Yes.
And she's in the coffin, and you're lifting her up and you're saying to her, come on, it's time for the truth to come out. There was no lid. And the reason there was no lid was because it hasn't been taken care of yet. There's no burial until there's no ending until the lid goes down. So it's still an open case. It's still open. The bony hands. Wow. And Juno just said Peter Lawford had an issue with one of his arms being deformed, but
right.
Yeah, it's got something. You're lifting up Marilyn, and you're using her as an example. Absolutely. Yeah, case isn't closed. Yeah,
I think she would appreciate that, because she wanted to help other women.
Right.
She had been through some pretty awful stuff.
Yep.
And I apologize. There's a horn honking out in my parking lot.
It's always the way, isn't it? The other thing I want to mention is that sometimes words have double meanings. And my feeling is that, yes, it could be Peter Lawford, definitely, because he was part of that mess. But I also think that the problem that made it the worst for Marilyn was the use of one's Peter, if you know what I mean. And, it got her pregnant, and she was impregnated. And, but just the shroud, the coffin, you lifting her up. Oh my God, it's fabulous. I think it tells you the right way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Diana said, I believe she is ready to cross over higher.
Could be. Yep.
Karen is helping her by getting the story out. And I think even though she's reluctant to have it come out because of...
She's tired of it.
Yeah. And maybe tired of people asking, because she was hounded in life. Can you
Oh, yeah.
imagine what's happened in death?
Sure.
So, and the fact that she's still a beloved figure,
Right. Yep.
even after all
But
these years.
but the whole thing has been, I mean, it was tampered, it was shrouded in mystery, but it
Yeah,
wasn't buried yet. See,
yeah,
because the coffin was there and carrying.
with no lid, so it
Right.
it couldn't be, well, it could be buried with no lid, but
Right. Yep. Yep. No closure, Juno says. That's right. No closure.
no closure.
Wonderful dream, Karen. Yeah.
Yes, and I hope I hope she finds a measure of peace.
Me too. Me too. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, here is Michelle's question, and thank you for reposting it.
Yeah.
Looking for guidance from my guides. Feel like I'm stuck in a rut and I'm not sure where to go from here.
Okay. Let's see what they say.
Oh, you're welcome, Michelle, and happy birthday. I was thinking it. I'm not sure it came out of my mouth. I do that sometimes. I think I said something.
Yeah, I know. We think we said so. That happens with my husband all the time. You never told me that. I'm like, no, come on.
Karen says today is the anniversary of Marilyn's death.
Oh,
That's why you had this dream.
yeah, definitely. I get it.
Hi, Valerie. Valerie B is here.
Hi, Valerie. What do you want? Huh? I'm not done. I scared you with I scared my dog when I opened the fan.
I scare my dog. Of course, my little monkey, I've only had him for about 3 weeks, maybe. He's still terrified of everything.
Oh, poor baby.
But he's getting better. He's getting there.
All right. So, Michelle, again, happy birthday. I hope your day is fabulous. Today was the birthday of a very dear friend of mine that I grew up with. August 4th, we always had a party and went to her beach house in Maine. So it's good memories that I remember from that. Here, you're being admonished by your guides to regain your balance. There's something out of balance, whether that is your spiritual and physical life, whether you are devoting too much time to one and not the other. It's always important for us to regain balance in our diet or whatever it is that we need, because something new is coming in. Creation. Look at this. The girl is watering the plants, and it's something new, and your soul expression is creating. We go through some dry times, and obviously she's watering the flowers, but look at all the heat we've had. I've had plants just it wilt in one day. Sometimes we need to renew, and we need to refresh and bring sustenance and water to whatever it is that we have. We can't depend on what happened yesterday. We have to bring everything together in perfect timing, and drop any fear or anxiety that you have with regard to your path or the rut you're in. Free yourself, ask your guides and your angels to come in and help you. Tell them that you invite them in to give you counsel, and I believe that you will have some kind of a shift that will happen. Good luck.
So, Michelle, happy birthday again. First, I got the ghosts of the past. The past returns for a time. Then I got the Sky Father, which is trust the unknown.
Oh, yeah.
So
Mhm.
I think that those two together, that there is something going on. I'm reasonably sure might know what it is. That you just need to trust the process,
Yeah.
and let it unfold. I got the peacock, which is divine,
Ooh,
and I
yeah.
went to pull a clarifier, and 3 cards came out. Um, so the first one I got was appearances.
Mm.
Then I got seeing clearly, and then grief and transitions.
Mm.
So I think that there's some family things going on, and that it's, you don't worry about appearances, that things are unfolding as they should, that whatever is in the past that's coming up, it's unfolding as it should, and this is all part of the divine plan. So just trust the process
Mm-hmm.
and let it happen, and don't think too much about it.
Right. Yeah.
And
The old expectations, they
yeah,
drive us forward a lot.
and I
Yeah.
would say to protect your heart.
There you go.
Protect your heart, because some painful stuff is probably coming to pass. And just guard your heart and protect it,
Mm-hmm.
and keep yourself centered and grounded.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Love to you too, Michelle. Just,
Yeah.
and if you need help, reach out. We're
Reach
all
out.
here. We're all here.
I'd like to bring something up, actually, Deb, that has happened to me. It's happened to others that I've talked to. And when you start a channel, as you well know, it takes time to build it. It takes time to find the right group of folks that want to come and hear it or watch it or whatever.
Yes.
And it can get very discouraging at some point. You know, it really can, even for some of us who've been here a while. Don't let that bother you. Just keep going. If that's what you want to do, if you love doing that, then keep up that work. And they say if you build it, they will come.
Use it to distract yourself.
Yep. Yep.
And the community will be here.
That's right. That's right. We're not going anywhere until he tells us anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Juno says,
Oh,
to get
the
things
jujitsu.
moving, cross your hands and hold the insides of your knees. This is the prime mover. Gets all kinds of things moving on all levels. And I think that's good advice
It
for
is.
all of us.
It is. Juno, I have a question. Does it also help you move your bowels? That's the first thing I thought of. Be careful.
Kelly pulled a card from Power of Surrender. Surrender to fear. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I had pulled, the fear and anxiety, and we can get deeply in a rut if we allow that to come in and stay. We have to ask it to leave. Yeah,
And celebrate every baby step forward. So I think, once again, that's good advice for all of us. Don't forget to celebrate the wins.
That's right.
If
Yep.
you got up this morning, that's a win.
That's a win. It is a win. Yeah, it
So
absolutely
don't
is.
forget to celebrate the wins.
Mm-hmm.
It means everything.
So maybe you want to sit on the toilet when you do it. I know, too much information. Sorry. Sometimes you got to laugh. I think that we take everything so seriously. Sometimes we have to just laugh.
So, well, and laughter is good for raising vibrations.
It is.
It's healing. It's
Yep.
there. I can't think of other than doing it at inappropriate times, which I have been known to do,
Well, that
of when
happens.
there's a drawback to laughing.
Yes, 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 absolutely. Yeah, there are times I agree, but gosh, I really love doing it. Well, good, Juno. Wow. Yep, yep.
And
I,
Juno's channel is amazing. The
mhm.
series she's doing with Wisdom Seeker Joan is amazing. I
Uh-huh.
haven't watched the latest one, but I have it in my list of things that I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
catch up on watching. But I know that they're amazing because I've seen the one they
Seen
did
them.
last month and the month before. I believe is this your third month, Juno, doing
Is
that
it really
series?
that fast? Wow.
I know it's at least 2 months. I think it might
Yeah.
be three.
Okay.
So
Time just goes by so fast. It's
it
amazing.
does. It
It
does.
is. It's
And
amazing.
it's being sped up.
Yes, it is. Yes, but there was just something about that I read somewhere that really our Earth has also sped up on rotation. So
Hmm.
I thought that was interesting.
So, yes. And so things got a little off the timeline that it was
Yeah,
supposed to be. And
yeah.
so we're catching up to where we should be.
Uh-huh. Oh, I love that you're doing mudras. That's awesome. Yeah. Hi, Andrea.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Andrea. Lovely to have you visit us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did anyone else have a question they'd like to ask or like a card drawn? Now, I can't even remember what we were talking about, Aley.
Well, we were talking about when I started out my spiritual path and
Oh,
how that
yes.
how that all
And
worked out.
so you came up to be to learning Buddhism,
Uh-huh.
and then you um, got to visit, got to go and see the Dalai
See the
Lama.
Dalai Lama. Yeah, yeah. And then I won't say I wasted my time. I ended up going to school for a long time. I got a second master's degree, and I had studied a lot about metaphysics, but I didn't feel like I had a place to put it. I didn't have a place to put all this knowledge. Oh, hi, Manasa. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Hi, Hypnicity. Yeah, everybody's
Ethnicity.
visiting. Yeah.
Um, Juno, is that your channel?
No, Juno's is the Juno's feed. Oh, I see. Yeah, whose channel is that, Juno? Is that yours? Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. All right. Oh, and you got Valerie's question.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
glad that you've been lurking.
Yeah, me too.
Are welcome to come in.
Uh-huh.
All of the lurkers are welcome.
Yes, that's her channel. Okay, good.
Good, good,
Glad
good.
you put it up. Yeah.
Okay. Um, and so after you discovered Buddhism and started to apply the philosophy, did you, what brought you to be, I know that Andrea got you started on your channel.
Right.
And once you started your channel and you branched off to yourself without your husband, that's when it really kind of started to take off.
Yes,
That,
it did. I had a hard time. I'm sorry. Between the smoke and I swallowed the wrong way. I
sorry.
apologize. Um, I had a hard time getting people that wanted to come on and talk to me because I was new. And you know what that's like, I think.
Yes.
And so I asked Andrea and Scott and Debbie and a few other people if they would come on and be interviewed by me so I could start doing that. I didn't know what to do. And I know you went through that yourself, trying to figure out what your niche was.
Right.
And from there, though, once you start, things do shift They
They
shift for you. Then you find new avenues. You find a lot of new people who have a lot of interesting things to talk about. Or I took classes with Susan Lynn and Kim.
Things
that was
fall into
just,
place. You
yep,
have to
they
take
all
the
fall.
step, and then things fall into place.
Absolutely. Yeah. Don't look back. Look forward.
That's
Absolutely.
amazing.
Yeah.
So, Juno would like a card.
Okay. All right, Juno. What am I going to do here? All right. Oh, wow.
You too.
Oh, trying to figure out which card this is. Which cards? Yeah. All right. Juno, I was called to these cards. They are called Channeling JT Oracle cards, Wisdom from the Other Side. And this person has a guide on the other side that brought her to these cards and channeled what he wanted her to put out there. And the first one is Creativity Center. And look at it. It's a mandala. It's, oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It is. And when I pulled that, it was like, that's Juno in a nutshell, because she makes all kinds of things, and she's very, very, very creative. So there's that one. Also, that you are a seer. You will also, you probably can't see that. I'm sorry. These are shiny. You're a seer who will develop those skills even more. And then you got the child within. And I think it's telling you, you just need to remain a child and be open to the awe and inspiration that comes to you through your creativity center. Wow.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Kelly's got to run. See you. I will be seeing you tomorrow on my channel, Kelly. And I know Kelly's got a show later today.
Yeah. Have a good show, Kelly.
Bye, Kelly.
Pretty? Yeah. Those cards are really pretty. Yeah.
Juno, what I got, this is you. You are the medicine mother.
Ooh, yes, she is.
It says honor your inner knowing. And then I got the protection guardian. Drop your shields.
Ah.
So you are the protection guardian.
Mm-hmm.
You are the medicine mother.
Mm-hmm.
And we know you are because you have been standing up and fulfilling that role.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And that's what I got.
Excellent.
Andrea would love a card.
Okay. There was somebody else, I think. Oh, running away from home. I was asking if we could do a card.
Let me find her. And thank you for subscribing, Running Away from Home.
And you are the Oracle also.
Yes.
Wants one. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, let me star her.
I know how I miss things, so I'm just
back. No, I appreciate it because we're doing Andrea right now.
Yes.
There we go.
Andrea, I'm going to use the same cards for you. How about that?
Yes. Cardamancy Mesquite and Ivana Intuitive are going to be on Kelly's show.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, Junosphere, we didn't mean to make you cry.
Oh. Sometimes crying can be good. It's a good cry. Ooh. All right, Andrea.
Go ahead.
I think you probably are going to know all of this because I know you. And so you're a heart healer. You are a heart healer. And look at the beautiful hearts. And you do. You heal so well, and you bring so much to what you do with your work. And look at all the hearts here. You have a lot of compassion and love and understanding. And I think it's a lot of hearts. Hearts in the first card, hearts, and hearts in the third card. And butterflies. Look at this. Healer. It's just an affirmation that you are doing the right thing, healing with shamanic energy work, and God, a lot of heart love. There you go.
I decided to pull from the Literary Witches Oracle.
Oh, yeah.
What I got was Angela Carter, who represents identity, but she also represents investigating and investigating roles and who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Then I got the Moon, which is mystery.
Mm-hmm.
And the book, which is Revelation. So
wow.
I think that your investigations are fruitful. That you are coming to a greater understanding of yourself and the world around you. And I think that is pretty much, that's you. You are an investigator and you are good at it. And what you investigate, you solve the mystery.
Yeah. Wow. And she has been working one-on-one with a number of people. And that's wonderful. That's great.
Do you know that's accurate? On the bottom, I got the peacock, which is divine. So it's divine.
Oh. Wow.
So
now, running away from home, don't say that. You're not boring and ordinary. Oh, you're special. Absolutely. All right.
Let's see. Let me see it. Make sure that Hypnicity is learning how. She just got
Amanda Ellis's Metatron cards. I have them myself. I haven't used them too much because there are some cards that you can read for oracles that really speak to you, and there are others that are more symbolic, and I have a harder time, but that's just me. That's not.
I do. I don't order my cards. I go and buy them at the metaphysical store, because even if I can't open the box or the deck, I can still put my hand on it.
Yes.
And that's how I pick my cards, because I don't have like a real collection yet, and someday I may. But for now, while I'm building my collection, I need cards that I can work with.
I understand. Yeah.
And so that's how I've been doing that. So if you have an opportunity to see them in person, that to me is good. But if the cards really speak to hypnicity, then it sounds like she got the right ones.
Yeah. Whoops. Yep. Absolutely. Everybody's different. Some like and some like other things. So Valerie, you're going to laugh and excuse the French here. Abso-effing-lutely, it says. I don't know what you're going to do, but if you're going to do a rock store, stones and metaphysical stuff. Yeah.
I'm going to do my pendulum.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, it's getting stronger and stronger. It's yes. It's definitely yes. And I asked like 3 questions. Should you start a store? Would it be good to start a store? And would it be successful? And it's really saying yes.
and
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful pendulum. Yeah. Yep. All right, Valerie. So meaningful coincidences are happening, which means to me that you're in line for something. Is your family concerned about you being too busy or being having the area in order to put the merchandise? That's all I'm wondering. No self-sabotage. Do not tell yourself you can't do it, because you know you can.
Exactly.
And you're at the end of one cycle, so that tells me that new beginnings are right ahead. So I would say that's a good indication you should do it.
I wanted to just quickly highlight that Andrea had said collective work is really powerful when we work together. And that's true. Even when
Yeah.
there's just a couple of us together, there it amplifies the work. And the more we add together that are working together, then the stronger the amplification.
Yep.
So, running away from home, I couldn't find an actual question. Did you want just a card, or were you looking for?
Oh, Jenny Stouch. Also down there. Yeah. Do you want
Thank
just a
you,
card?
Jenny. It's going well, and I will add you on my list. Okay. Um, just
Just a
a
card
card.
will be fine.
A card.
All right.
All right. I am going with.
All right. I love this card, and I've never pulled this card before, and it's from that JT Oracle, and it's you probably can't see it because it's fairly dark. I'm going to put it up, but it's a person that is sitting in a chair with their back to the card. If they're back to us, see they're sitting in a chair, and there's one word, and it says allow. And I think it's saying turn around and be ready. Allow yourself, whatever it is, to come in for you, that you are ready, but you turned the wrong way. It kind of reminds me of the tarot card where the person is looking down and they can't see the cup that's right in front of them. And I think that you just need to turn around and allow yourself to be free and to search out what it is that you feel would be for you. And it's beautiful. Look at all the stars out there. You have infinite things that are available to you. There is no just ordinary or boring. Nobody is ordinary. You're unique and beautiful.
Yeah. Running away from home, I got the Fairy of the Green World, and she says the natural world needs you. So I don't know what your gift is, but it's telling you. The next was the Three Sisters, which is the power of three. Mm-hmm. And my last card was the Angel of Time, working too hard. So maybe what you're working at right now isn't working out for you, or it's exhausting you. Mm-hmm. There's something with the power of three. There's something. There's three something. And so listen to that and be mindful that it could be time. It could be time, 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks. So
there you go.
But the natural world is calling you. So maybe if you're working too hard, maybe you need to take a little break. Maybe you need 3 days to just be yourself and listen to what the natural world is telling you, because you are being called. You didn't find us by accident.
That's right. Please do me a favor, and when you're feeling like you're not worthy, which you always are worthy, tell yourself that you are enough. Tell yourself, I am enough. I am enough, and I am beautiful, and I am unique, give yourself some affirmations.
Yes.
I know it's uncomfortable. A lot of people feel uncomfortable because they don't feel worthy, but you are worthy. You are a worthy person. So
Diana would like for us to read on Gaia for the next 3 months. So,
okay. What a great group of people and great questions we have here today. Wow, I'm pleased to be here.
Oh, my turn.
Oh, wow.
Okay, she wants to. Let me just. What we can do for Gaia for the next 3 months. Are you ready, Aley?
I am. I can go. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I see a resurrection coming where we're going to pick ourselves. I've already seen it. The women are pissed. They're pissed about Roe v. Wade, and I think we're going to be pissed about the climate because this has been an awful summer with lots of weather issues, fires, all kinds of things. So I see a resurrection coming once we cut away some of the BS that's going on, in Congress and so on. There will be a bit of a tunnel we have to go through in order to do that. But, there is light at the end of that tunnel. We got to give up the ghost and say to ourselves, that every little bit that's done, even if we do it in our personal lives, makes a difference. And we have an open road ahead for healing for this planet. But look, we might have to have an inferno first. And we have had that summer inferno. We really have. We've had the heat and the fires and all that. So, yeah.
Very cool. Well, I got Sky Father again, so we need to trust the process that she is reinvigorating herself. I got Summer, which is bask in joy and light.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the great teacher to learn from spiritual experiences.
Oh, yeah.
But specifically for what we can do for her, I got see if I can pronounce this. Mirabai, which is devotion, worship, passion, the divine. And then I got the book, which is Revelation, hope, revelation, and that is what we can do. We can by doing our part and remembering to trust the process,
right,
enjoy what there is to enjoy,
right,
and learn on our spiritual path that that's what she wants us to do for her.
Right. She wants to be
enlighten ourselves.
Yeah.
When we enlighten ourselves, then we are healing her.
Absolutely. Wow.
That was cool.
Remember, all I keep thinking of is that old ad for the butter. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature,
And it's not.
And it's not. Yeah.
she will get even.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did she say? Diana said this could help running away with where to turn next.
Absolutely. Yep. We only have one planet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Jenny asked for a card.
Okay.
Okay. So, Jenny, Well, I don't know how to mark the time so that you'll know when it is. But, and then I have hypnicity after that.
Okay. Jenny, I pulled Divine Mother. Divine Mother. And that's what our earth is the Divine Mother. But also we are maiden, mother, crone. That's the three parts of who we are. And we are always the maiden and the mother, even when we're the crone, because we have those parts in us. So the Divine Mother is keeping watch over you, and all of the components of womanhood or your personal femininity are with you.
I got the Water Guardian. She wants you to connect with your emotions, and the Shaman to trust the higher power, the higher forces. So, Jenny, embrace the emotions. Don't try to suppress them, and use them to help you trust the higher forces. And I think that's a thread running through a lot of these readings, is that we need to trust the process.
Yep.
To trust whoever your higher power is, and let the universe unfold.
Right. Let it work through you. Let it flow through you. Yeah.
Running away from home. Did we already? Did you want to?
Yeah, she just was giving us an update, but she doesn't really want us to mention it. Oh, that's fine. We send you lots of love. Okay. Oh, Nalani. Oh, I love that name. Beautiful name. Ethnicity. Yeah. Yeah.
She has one of my favorite names.
Wow, it's gorgeous. Yeah. All right.
Ethnicity.
She was made in Hawaii. I love it. Mahalo. Ooh, that's some good cards here, Honey.
Thank you for being with us, running away from home. Thank you.
Yes. Yep. The power of purpose is what I get here, Nalani. You have a power in your purpose. Things are really wonderfully happening. Look at it's new growth coming on top of all of these beautiful circles. And so you have the power of your divine purpose, and you know what it is, and you're working on it because you have a higher view. This is one of my favorite cards. You're riding the back of the wise old owl. Look at this. And you're able to see from this perspective. And, it's wonderful to get to a certain age. And I don't know what that age is, but there's a certain age where we say to ourselves, wow, we survived all of this and it's made us wiser. And so I feel like you're sitting there on that owl's back in both body and soul. Look at the dragonfly. Oh, it's my favorite. So you're wise in body and soul, and look at the beautiful sort of crown to this entire flower. Beautiful reading.
That's
beautiful cards. Yeah. Yeah.
I got strength. And I love this strength card because she's not prying open this lion's mouth. She's not subjugating him in any way. She is controlling him through love. She has him in an embrace. The next card I got was the Four of Wands. So a celebration. And on the bottom of the deck, I have the Hermit. And I also love this Hermit card.
Yeah, me too. One of my favorites. Yeah.
She's embracing the light. She's not just being led by it. She's embracing it.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and the same way that strength embraces the lion.
Yes.
So I think that that is a really powerful message that you are stepping into really who you are.
Yeah, it is. She says she's working to build a permaculture at 62. And you know what? It's just a number, but
Just a
what a
number.
thing to do. That's fabulous. That's fabulous.
Yeah,
Yep.
she were out there for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Valerie, it's an amethyst.
Oh,
It's an
it's gorgeous.
amethyst pendulum.
Yeah, it's a very gorgeous one.
This pendulum picked me. I was
Uh-huh.
shopping, and I decided to look at pendulums, and they were all in neat little packages. And the lady said, "Oh, you can take those out and look at them if you want to." So I looked at a few, and I try them out because I don't leave with one that doesn't work.
No.
And so I tried a few, and then I tried this one, and it told me it wanted to come home with me. So, and to stop looking at the other pendulums.
Love it, because they do speak to you. And if people say, well, you know, I hold it and I can't feel anything, or I don't feel like it speaks to me. Well, sometimes they just don't yell. Sometimes they whisper, and you don't think that they're working for you, but they always work whether you can feel them or not. Yes.
But yes, they always work. But if you find one that really has an affinity, whether you have an affinity for it, and but I always do. I wherever I am, when I get a pendulum, I don't bring it home unless it wants to come home.
Oh, I don't blame you. Yeah. So, no, I'm the same way.
I'm. It would be different if I was, ordering things online.
Yeah. But it's great that you have that ability to do the hands-on work.
I do, and I have a metaphysical store fairly close to where I live. So
that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hypnicity, my goodness.
Wow. Good for you, girlfriend. Look at the strength. That's no wonder the strength card came up. Yes, absolutely. That's you.
And embracing the light.
Yeah.
You have reason to celebrate.
Absolutely. Yep. Wow. This was fun. I had a good time, Deb.
This was a very amazing show. I enjoyed myself. I thank you, all of you, for being here in chat. Aley, tell us again what you have coming up.
Oh, at 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern time, I'm on with my mediums. There's 4 of us. We answer your questions if you want to ask to get a message from the other side, or if you have just a regular question on my channel today.
And that's right before Kelly comes on.
Kelly comes on.
And Kelly will be on this evening with Cardamancy Mesquite and Ivana Intuitive.
That's right. And she has a great show. She always has a great show.
And tomorrow, Kelly will be on my show tomorrow afternoon. And then next week, I have Cardamancy Mesquite. She's very popular this week.
She is popular, and she's really, really knowledgeable.
She is very knowledgeable.
Yes, she is.
She will be with me on Tuesday. And then I will have Sherry H, Voices from the Swamp, not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
All right.
Is that right, Sherry? I think it is.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Diana's working on permaculture.
Yeah, she's very, very busy what she's doing. She spends a lot of time in there working with the earth.
I believe I knew that about Diana.
Yeah. You're most welcome running away from home. We thank you for being here with us and being part of our community.
Thank you for coming by, and thank you for subscribing. Like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff for the algorithm.
That's right.
We love you.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time. Until next time.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good day. Thank you.